Banger. Hello YouTube, my name is Kimberlipo. Welcome to my channel and welcome to part 3 of me reacting to Louis Tomlinson's latest album, Faith in the Future. Haven't you seen my first 2 parts? I suggest you start with part 1, part 2, and then you're more than welcome back here. Just a little recap, we have had such a good run. 1, 2, we have 3 10s so far in one album, and that is a record that would be very hard to break. I think, but so far it's an amazing album. I only have one song that it's probably a skip, and it's the last song I reacted to, She's Beauty, We Are World Class. I'm not hooked on that song, but anyway, we are not here to talk about one song, we're here to talk about one album, and we are about to wrap this album up. Faith in the Future, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs left, and if you enjoy this video, I want you to do a couple of things for me here. Listen closely. I want you to give this video a goddamn like, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done it already, and if you have any thoughts, leave it in the comments. You are very good at writing novels, and I love it. It's not hate, I love it. I love to read what you're writing, so keep doing that. I like it. I read, I like, and I reply. But anyway, let's get into it, and we start with Common People.
I came from a good home, a house full of terrorist dreams. That was enough for me. You know, you had to see it to believe. Common people, nothing's changed. You'll hear strangers singing your name. If you act like you're one of us, if you act like you're one of us. Common people, know who you know, just how far you're willing to go. If you act like you're one of us, if you act like you're one of us. On late nights and the good times and the heartbreaks, the mistakes. When I get lost, I go back to where I started. Common people, nothing's changed. You'll hear strangers singing your name. If you act like you're one of us, just act like you're one of us. Common people, know who you know, just how far you're willing to go. If you act like you're one of us, just act like you're one of us.
Yeah, that was a good song. My first thoughts are very sweet, relaxed song, and the combination of first going with the acoustic part and then have like the full instrument part was really nice, and he didn't like overdo it. It was in a best way possible. I really liked it. The lyric is good. I think it's about like where he comes from or something, that like the friends or the community or like the neighborhood he grew up. I came from a good home from cherished dreams. That was enough for me. Good times, the mistakes. Yeah, common people, nothing's changed. Like it feels like he's visiting his hometown. I know that he lived in London, but I don't know if he's from London. I don't know. Let me know in the comments where he grew up. I think this song is like a tribute to this hometown, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I can appreciate that kind of songs. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk so much more than give it a little score. It is a good song. I'm gonna give this song a 7.5. It's a sweet song. Okay, and weave them all. English, Kimbo, English. We move on with the next song called Angels Fly.
Nothing really
Yeah. Okay. This song is good. What are my thoughts of this song? It feels like it's about when maybe he lost his sister. It can wait till the morning. If every star is an eye in the sky, you see angels fly. That line makes you, or makes me feel that it's about, even though you are probably sad and heartbroken or lost in life or at the moment in that period, there's always good things in life. Good things are coming. Good times are coming. That's what I feel about this song. What this song is about, and I like it. I like it. Do I want to say something more? Yeah. I like the melody. I like the melody, especially in the chorus. Hello. But yeah, I love the melody in the chorus. I really liked it. And I got a little bit of Walls vibes in this song. This song could really fit in the Walls album as well, in my opinion. And that's not a bad thing. Not at all. I like the song Walls, and this feels like could be like a sequel to Walls. So what is my score of Angels Fly? I think we're gonna have the same as the last song, Come On People. I'm gonna give this song a 7.5. We move on with the next song called Holding On to Heartache. Are you ready? Yes. All right, let's go.
You said I'm holding on to heartache. You said I'll wear it like a crown. It's gonna drag me down. The wind it held us up, but we knew that it would change. Creates the strangest feeling, just slowly waiting for the end. I still have dreams about it. The moments as they came, the moments never shown to us because we faded into darkness. I could still hear a silence. I could still hear a clock that's ticking. You said I'm holding on to heartache. You said I'd wear it like a crown. It's gonna drag me down. I'm holding on to heartache. You should be staring at the sky. The birds just passing by. Love, holding on to heartache. You know the party's over
Oh,
when you're standing in an empty space alone, and time can always heal it if you let it make its way into your bones. Nothing's ever easy.
yeah.
To be honest, I'm not easy on myself. That I'm holding on to heartache. You said I'll wear it like a crown. It's gonna drag me down. I'm holding on to heartache. You should be staring at the sky. The birds just passing by.
Okay. I gotta be honest here. I wasn't super hooked on this song in the beginning, but somewhere in the last minute when, yeah, you know the party's over, when you start to sing from that and until the end, I was like, okay, this is a good song. In the beginning, I was like, okay, this is just an okay song. But the last part lift it up a little bit, if you know what I mean. Nothing to complain about, lyric wise. The production is actually very good. It's really, really good. I love the vibe in the production. I like the song, but it doesn't hit me in the way or in the same way as some previous songs does. It has been such a good album with such good songs. So, in my opinion, it would be very surprising if every song is a 9 or a 10. I think every album needs that album song that is just okay. That is just like, oh, it's a good album song, but nothing more. And this is like the same. Exactly. Yes, I agree. But yeah, the last part gonna increase the score a little bit. But my score overall on this song is a 6.5. It's an okay song. It's a pretty good song, but overall, this album I will recommend my friends if they ask me like, have you reacted to Faith in the Future? Yes. Do you recommend it? Hell yes. The next song is That's the Way Love Goes.
Here are some words I know that you don't wanna hear. I think she's moved on, mate. It's almost been a year. We haven't seen you yet, we've given you your space. Pick up the phone, cause now it's time you let say, that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Not gonna ask you, but we'll make sure you're okay. Who cares, it's a loss anyway. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. When it cuts you, when you bleed, that's when you're feeling it the most. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. When it cuts you, when you bleed, that's when you're feeling it the most. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes.
Yes. That's the way love goes. Indeed. And, you know, lyric-wise, we're gonna start with the lyric. Very easy, very simple, and I like it. I appreciate very honest, very simple, and easy lyric. And I can appreciate hard lyric as well, of course. But the song overall is very simple and keeps it as clean as he needs to. He doesn't like fly away and other stuff that could make this song worse, in my opinion. So yeah, he kept it in the only way I think it should been kept, and it's a short and sweet song. Lyric is obviously about ended relationship. Feels like he's singing to a friend. Could be he's singing to himself. Like if we are gonna have some theories, he's looking at himself in the mirror and says the stuff. It's almost been a year. You know, that's the way love goes. You need to move on. Could be about him singing to himself, or what the friends has said to him and he got inspired by that. Who knows? But it's definitely about our relationship that ended. It's short, simple, sweet song. Nothing bad to say overall. So I'm just gonna give it a score. I'm gonna give this song a 7. It's a good song. Nothing to complain about, but it's not a banger. Remember, take a shot every time I say a banger. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, wine lovers and beer lovers, sober people. How do you say? Those who are sober. We are on the last song, and it's the song that got me so damn hooked on Louis. It's time for change. Pause. Okay, guys, I just looked at the album track list because I knew that I was about to divide this album into 3 parts, but I saw now that I forgot a song, and it's the song After Change, so this is not the last song. So don't you worry, I know we have one more song left, and it's High in California. So you guys know, I haven't missed anything. But I was really close. But yeah, now we'll listen to Change.
Time of our lives, it's easy to see. We were just getting by, but we were complete. 'Cause inside we're still the kings of the Friday nights, silver streets and the neon signs. Everything's changed outside. Sometimes I wonder why. If you need, you can call on me. I'll be the friend you need. 'Cause everything's changed outside, but I feel the same inside. We're gonna realize we don't get another life. Always overanalyze. What's the point? I know it'll be alright. We still got the rest of our lives. We're still the kings of the Friday nights, silver streets and the neon signs. Everything's changed outside. Sometimes I wonder why. If you need, you can call on me. I'll be the friend you need. 'Cause everything's changed outside, but I feel the same inside.
Such a banger. Such a banger, people. This song hits you in a different way of feels for me. First of all, the song feels like a tribute to, as I said, I think it was in my the first part of this album reaction. He's doing like a tribute to like the old school artists in pop and rock who has lead the way to the modern day music musically. And second of all, feels like the lyric is like inspired by those kind of bands and artists that, okay, when we were young, we were in a certain way, and now everybody's different. Everything has changed. And he sings that everything has changed outside. And I think it's about, and when he sings about always overanalyzed, we are overanalyzing things. I'm overanalyzing everything. My videos, when I'm editing this video, I will probably overanalyze it and be like, okay, why did I say that? And should I erase that? Blah, 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 blah. And when I release a video, I'm overanalyzing the views and the likes and the comments. And I was like, okay, but I thought you guys liked this one. Why doesn't I get so many views on this video? It's all about timing. I know that. It's all about timing. Sometimes I reach out to more people and sometimes I don't. But I think that's what the song is about. It's about how the older generation is trying to send as a message that, okay, you guys are changing in a bad and a good way. Some things is probably in a good way. We are trying to get better in some way, in some areas. And sometimes we are probably overanalyzing and making things worse. Making things worse about ourselves. We are looking more at each other. What does that person do? How can I do to be better than that person? You should only like compete with yourself and not with others. I'm not competing with others on YouTube or anywhere. I can only set goals for myself. I can't look at another YouTuber and see, okay, that person got 1,000 likes on his or hers Louis reaction and I only got 100. I can't compare with that because I'm not looking at the bigger picture that probably this person has more subscribers, has been active for a longer time than me. But I can set a goal that, okay, one day I will have 1,000 likes. I want to have 1,000 likes on one video. If or when that day comes, I will be happy. For example, it's not a goal, but you know what I mean. We are over analyzing in a bad way. We should analyze, of course. I analyze every video. What did I do wrong? What can I do better? What did I do good? And stuff like that. Yeah, now I ran away in my own thoughts. This song is about change. What I've been talking about, we all are changing, and we should be open for changes to have a better life, of course, not the opposite. So yeah, the song hits you in the feels, and I love the melody, I love the production, I love the lyric. Nothing bad to say. And you all know I love this song. I really do. And I still do. Is it a 10 out of 10? Yes, it's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10, people. I cannot give this song anything else than a 10 out of 10. As of now, Change and Saturdays are probably the best songs on this album. But let's see if the last song will be my favorite. I don't know. But it's High in California. And once again, I'm sorry. I thought Change was the last song. Because I didn't wrote High in California on my notepad, and I don't know why.
Blue like the lights surrounding me. It all seems so different when I'm around it. See all these waves and waves of green. Keep on coming like a dream until nothing is the same. I wanna be in California, smoke some weed outside in the summertime. They always...
I thought about that. In the verse, I thought about okay. In the title, it says High in California. So, yeah, okay. It's about getting high.
Oh my God! Wow!
But I was like, okay, this song is about getting high in California. That was what I was about to say.
Said it's so bad for me. Everything I try is to feel alive. Spent my whole life just thinking I had to change. Spent my whole life just thinking I had to change. When the sun goes down, then it changes. Never holding on to anyone else. When you go, it can take you somewhere better than where you were before. I wanna be in California, smoke some weed outside in the summertime. They always said it's so bad for me. Everything I try makes me feel alive. Spent my whole life just thinking I had to change. Spent my whole life just thinking I had to change. I wanna be in California, smoke some weed outside in the summertime.
Yeah, okay. He's got his own weed song. I didn't expect this from Louis, to be honest, but if he smokes weed or not, I don't give a shit. What is this song about? It's not really about getting high in California and smoke some weed. It's a bigger picture here. It's about probably, okay, not escaping the reality, but handling the pressure, I think. More like in that kind of way. Probably trying to, yeah, cool down, relax, and not be stressed 24/7. I definitely think his job is very stressful, especially when you're releasing an album, you're going on tour, you have to do promotion, you have to do interviews and be active on social media and connect with the fans and stuff like that. And he probably enjoys most of it. So yeah, I think his job is very stressful. Every popular and big artist in this music industry is probably super stressed. And if we are looking at, you know, how many artists, singers, musicians that has drug problems, alcohol problems, if we're gonna be honest, look at Liam, for example. He has problems or had problems with the drinking, and it's sad to see when he fell into that hole, or if anyone falls in that hole. It's not fun to see. It's just like you feel sorry for the person and hope that he or she realized that this is not the right way to go, and you need to get out of this loophole and try to get better and live a happier life and healthier life, for example. But I don't think that, okay, I don't know Louis, for example, but I don't think we should be worried about him. I don't know. You guys can correct me. If you are worried about him, let me know in the comments. I think he wrote this song when he got like inspired. Probably when he smoked some weed. I don't know. But what are my thoughts about this song? I'm not super hooked, gotta be honest. And it's not because the weed stuff in the lyric. I didn't feel like this is 100% Louis. I think he just wrote it, and I'm pretty certain that this was not released. I think this is one of the songs like Change, who came out on the bonus edition. So yeah, I didn't feel so much when I listened to this song. It's a pretty okay song. It's gonna be a pretty low score here, people. I'm gonna give this song a 6. I have spent 3 hours of my day today reacting to Louis Tomlinson and React, and it's been a fun journey. This day has been fun. These 3 hours has been really, really fun. I enjoyed this album so goddamn much. This is a super duper album. Massive album. Banger album. What am I gonna do now? Well, I'm gonna divide this album. I'm gonna divide all the scores into, what is it? 18? So, can you believe it? Fast forward. Okie dokie, people. I have added all the scores and divided by 18. And the average is 8.13. So overall, it's a damn good album. Definitely one of the best albums I've heard this year. Does 8.1 feels right? We are closer to 8 than like 8.5. Does 8 feels right? I'm gonna say no on that one. I think it's higher than an 8. My overall score of this album. And just to be clear, I have listened to the bonus edition. So if I just looking at the original release, which contains 14 songs and divided by 14, the average is a little bit higher. It's 8.28, so like 8.3 or something. But it still feels low, and I don't want to give like 8.3, 8.4. It's 8 or 8.5 or 9 or 9.5. You get it. But before I give you my final score, I just want to express myself a little bit more on the album as a whole. First of all, we have a new record holder in 10s in one album. We have, what is it? 4 10s? Yeah, 4 10s in one album. That's damn high. It's a damn good album. And yeah, I'm very, very happy that you guys introduced me to Louis. I'm really, really happy. And this album is a huge step up from Walls. And Walls is a good album, but 8 doesn't feel right. So yeah, my final score of this album will be an 8.5. We only have like 2 songs that is probably a skip for me. And it's She's Beauty, We Are World Class, and High in California. But overall, I can say that this is a no skip album, because out of 18 songs, 2 songs that are just okay, it's pretty damn good. And this is, remember guys, this is my first listen, my first ever listen. This album will probably grow on me. If you want like a second review from me when I've listened to this album a lot more, I can do that. As I said, thank you guys for recommending Louis Tomlinson, and yeah, he lives up to the hype that I have built and you guys have built about faith in the future. He definitely lived up to my expectations. I'm about to wrap this video up, as you can probably hear. I thank you all for watching this video, or watching these 3 parts, or watching every video. I appreciate every one of you, and if you enjoy this video, if you haven't done already, because this is very important to me, because if you don't like this video, don't like it. Okay, you can dislike it, of course, but if you do like it, please give this video a goddamn like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done it already, so I know that you guys want more of Louis. And if you have any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations, leave it in the comments. Or do you just want to tell me about your day? What's the best thing that happened this week, or last week, or this day, or hopefully not, but if something bad happened to you, let me know that as well, and I can cheer you up with maybe a couple of good, kind words. I don't know. I wish you all, as always, a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.